Alright folks, let's go ahead and get started. I'm Mirani Valley and welcome to another episode of Star Technology, where we have 0, 0, 0, 0, so many zeros. We want big numbers, not zeros. So, sorry, I just had a whole thought of, I wonder which machines I could set to have like super chests or quantum chests on them, but that's a whole other thing. That's a whole other thing. So, gosh, okay, sorry. So the reason why we're limiting this, it's a producer-consumer problem. It's network calculus, and I'm not going to do the math. I didn't do the math. That's not a thing. I just know it's network calculus, that if we have that unbounded output, then having, like, this one goes to this one, goes to this one, goes to this one, with all of them with unbounded output, then we never actually get, say, nanoprocessors. That's part of why I'm moving everything to their own lines. But sorry, that's a whole blah. Don't wanna do that. But I could. Should we? No, don't do that. So today, my goal: 4-component HV processors. This is a huge step back. It requires LUV circuit assemblers. Yeah, and this one requires ZPM circuit assemblers. That's the EV4 one. So that's on my list, but I think all we're gonna do is just move this over. So I've got 2 clean rooms set up and ready to go. But if you recall, the nano processors requires the advanced system on a chip. And the advanced system on a chip we can only make with neutronium, naquita, or Draco-doped wafers. We're nowhere near neutronium, but we can do naquita doped. So last episode we set up naquita, and you can see that there's been some additions here. So naquita is easy, and we actually just run over here. Oh, that was the same level. And maybe right here, sure. And we're starting to get in excess of nether stars, so everything seems to have kind of worked itself out. I did fix the dark ashes getting put over. I thought I'd done that. It's so many of the things that we do are like, I thought I did that before, but I didn't. So you can go in there. I love that noise. That was the sound of Hyper texting me back. Oh, I see. Yeah, he was chiding me in my misunderstanding of alloy blast melters. We want to move everything to alloy blast melters, but that's I gotta fix it. That's a whole longer term process that may never happen. That may be, I don't know. We'll see. So, like I said, nether stars get made, or sorry, nether star shards go in here. This makes 64 raw naquita. So the raw naquita comes out. I gotta remember how this goes. It goes out and goes into this macerator after 75 seconds. And then from there it goes into the ore washer to get purified naquita. Then it comes into here to get, not this. It goes into another macerator to get purified dust. And then it goes into the electromagnetic separator here, which is actually going to use a lot of power. All the rest of them use a regular amount of power, but the electromagnetic separator uses half of an amp, I think. And then from there, it goes into... oh, no. From there, it just comes right out into here. That's right. So we get enriched naquita dust, and we get regular naquita. I'm not sure what we're doing with the enriched naquita dust yet. Obviously, we can make hot enriched naquita ingots, and I have space to put in a blast furnace for it. But it doesn't look like we use it for much. I mean, I guess we could do enriched naquita rotors, which is for supreme engine intake. So we'll have some use for it. But for the most part, we get 64 stacks per stack of nether stars, so I'm okay with it. Yeah, so the blast furnace is running. We can put argon in here, but it takes... Was it argon? What was it? Yeah, argon. It only takes 50 millibuckets, so I was thinking about dumping some in, and then I decided it's 20 seconds or 30 seconds, and that, saving that 10 seconds, really not worth it at this point. Maybe another time, but at this point, not really. So we've got a couple of things we can do now that we've got Naquita. We can make, I think it's Naquita coils. Yeah, Naquita coil blocks, which is just Naquita wire, osmium foil, and liquid tungsten steel. It's a little hefty price for us right now, but plus it's an LUV assembler, which we can make, but I don't want to do that just yet. It does. I haven't seen any benefit from using it, and I'm not saying that there's no benefit. I just don't understand what the benefit is in the coil blocks here. Anyhow, just out of curiosity, if we right-click on this, Runic Circuitry Assembly Station is the only thing that uses it. Some of the other ones have multi-blocks that you specifically, like the Rock Sifter specifically has to use RDM coil blocks. And the Void Excavator. Nichrome, nothing. Anthol, nothing. And then the Cooper Nickel, of course, is the... that's the default, but the Large Chemical Reactor, I think, only uses Cooper Nickel. Yeah, and all the rest of these supposedly have benefits, but again, I don't... What is this? Component chamber. Nothing. Okay. We'll have to figure that out when it comes time. I clicked on that way too many times. And then what else? Hellfire Alloy Materializer. Wahaha! Blast Smelter. Whatever. We'll get there, I'm sure, but that's difficult to make that many of them. And yeah, so we've got the Naquita, and I have saved. Oh, you know what? I forgot I had to do a thing. I totally forgot. It's fine. We're gonna go grab. It's down here. To make the Naquita doped wafers, we need to make blocks of silicon, and that's easy enough. Oh, no, it's not. Well, I actually set things up for that, and I wasn't planning on doing it like that, but I guess we will. Okay, so Hyper was saying that the other benefit for the alloy blast furnace is that the molten liquids cool faster than hot ingots for a lot of the materials. So that's something that we will look at later. I'm trying to think, where do we have silicon? Probably the easiest place to get the silicon. That's just still sitting there. Nice. It's right here? Nope, that's rare earth. Oh, it's an electrolyzer. That's right. It's not a centrifuge. So electrolyzers are back wall. Is that where? Surely that's not where. Clay dust, and then I don't look like I'm doing anything here, do I? Not with clay dust. Ah, I do have another electrolyzer thing. Okay, so here. So we'll grab not sodium, not lithium, not aluminum, silicon. Okay. I have this all set up and ready to go. So let's go grab this, left click, and I realized something. And I know that this may or may not affect you, but it's I love watching myself fail, and that sounds dumb. We'll move it over here. I actually put this down, and then I put it in the wrong place. I thought it was this one here. This is where we're going to make the Naquita doped doohickeys. So let's go do that. And yeah, we'll just grab you, put you right here, and it should just work, right? No, I have to make it a one circuit, but it's fine. So we'll put those there. We'll do here. We'll do one. I did also switch to ULV. I'm tired of messing with the MV. Most of the time, I really just want one input, so I really ought to be using that. It's 4 seconds to make one. These are not going to be a big deal. So what I realized was, why was I making this harder than it had to be? These are already set to 1024 or 512, so it's fine. Just bump it up. This is cheap and easy. So you can have 1024. Actually, you know what? I just realized there's no real reason to do that, is there? Right click. We'll just do 65. Because, you know, it backs up, so why? Well, or we can't do anything with these, so let's just do that. It's fine. And then I guess we want to link you to you. And then what I was realizing is I can just put this right here, like that. I don't need to do this complicated setup like this. I wanted to have the buffer, and so if I'm going to do that, I need a buffer, but I don't. I don't actually need to do that. There was no reason to. And at the end of the day, if one of these empties, and it is true that one of them empties faster than the other, it'll pull out of this side. Uh-oh. That's Naquita. Well, that's a whoopsie. We'll just toss that in there. And then later I'll be like, what was I doing with this? Why am I doing that? Again. Okay, well. I don't care. I just want you to work. Nope, what did I just toss in there? I tossed in my blocks. There we go. Okay, yeah, you're going. Okay, good. So, what was I was into something. Yeah, it'll pull out of this one first. I wanted to know, can I make this faster? No, it's just there's only ever one recipe for it. That's fine. But then we do need to dump this into a vacuum freezer by itself. 4.2 seconds. It'll be, you know, no time at all to clear it. Okay, cool. So we'll grab you, and I need to go build that vacuum freezer. That was not something I was expecting. And this whole room is probably going to get redone at some point. And you know, that's at some point. But I'm thinking having two of these and having them just sit there is kind of lame. So I will probably redesign it so that it's one blast furnace and it just immediately dumps into a vacuum freezer. You know, like I have 2 or 3 lines for steel and signalum and all the other ones that just go right into themselves. Right, no hot ingot stage. I am not looking forward to that. That does not sound... Well, okay, it's fine. It's fine if I'm in the right mood. It's not fine if I am trying to get stuff done. No, shift click, not control click. And then we need the input bus and the output bus. And like I said, I think we should just be using ULV because there's just not a lot of benefit otherwise. Power hatch and auto maintenance hatch. Oh, assembly line is now first. Changing all my orders on things. I don't remember what tier it is down here. It is... Okay, it's shellite, so we need an IV. I am completely out of processors, though, so I've even already stolen all the processors that were buffered in there, in the components. So I'm really out of components, and if we need any components for what we're doing today, good luck, I guess. I don't know. That will be a whole thing. I don't have enough shellite wire. I was thinking it would just be one, but it... Well, I was thinking I would put it right here, but that's a terrible place to put it. So, let's put this down, and then we'll come back in just a moment. Everything's getting real dark. I'm going to be kind of... I'm going to have... I don't know. It sounds like a fun do-it-on live session where I re-enable input bus on the left, bus on the right, where I re-enable monsters, but yeah, I haven't lit anything up in a while. I mean, I have, but then I started covering everything, and maybe that's not the best idea. Okay, so stop talking and get this done. You go there, and you can have that. Okay, 4 go in there. Yeah, so what I was thinking was, now that I've got a little bit of extra speed and extra time, if I'm at the max, why would I bother worrying about if 1 or 2 of those is running? And, you know, and I'm even starting to think maybe having 2 running. It only doubles the speed when even just putting a 4 amp input makes it 4 times as fast. So, well, I guess that would double it. I guess we're using 2 amps now to double the speed. And if I use a 4 amp, we'd be using 4 amps to double the speed. But still, most of the time it's so low that it doesn't matter. Nope, this isn't where shellite wire is. Shellite wire is down here. Shellite wire, good. Nope. Over here. I'm so used to going over the part maker that I jump. Oh, right here. Yep, we're good. And in case you were wondering what is stuck in my head at the moment, it is the theme song for the original Dragon Ball, because I decided I needed to watch that. Yeah, 10 ticks, no big deal. And you are not set yet. We'll do 1024, that's fine. We'll dump you right there, and then I think we'll do this. Okay, so here's the question. Let's grab one of these. Can I put this in a packer? Compressor. I can put it in a compressor. I don't like compressors, but I can. That's no big deal, and it's like no power at all, right? 512. Yeah, no big deal. Extrude it into a block. We can you know what? Let's go like this. Okay, blocks of silicon. Compressor, extruder, fluid solidifier, metal molder. 448, 1 tick, but I mean, does it really matter? It's not going to be the thing that stops us. Compressors are so slow, but it's also much easier. Is it? Alright, well, here's the real question. I need 2 IV circuits for that. And compressor needs 2 IV circuits. The pistons are okay, all the rest is that. Okay. What am I going to do for 2 IV circuits? I am actually hoping I've got 2 quantum circuits. I'm really like scraping the bottom of the barrel. I made some circuits. I did. Oh, look, you beautiful circuits, you. Okay, so we really need to get this done. I'm not entirely sure we have the room to make the machines we need. I'm going to have to make a batch of processors by hand, maybe. Okay, so circuits, 2 pistons. What do we decide? I mean, I don't know. I don't like the metal molder. It's kind of cool that it exists, but it is just an alloy smelter. Sorry, the metal molding category here. I like the fact that I separated it out. It makes it easier to understand what's an actual alloy and not. Definitely not the extruder. But the compressor seems so much more fun. Can we make an advanced compressor? No. We can't make an advanced alloy smelter either. All right. Let's go with alloy smelter. Final answer. 4x RTM wire and 2 platinum cables. Yeah, in fact, it's even easier because I've already got the RTM wire done. So that'll be 8 of these. Yeah, that's easy. And then we just run over here and listen to that lovely sound. That's type of sound. I don't know if you're like this, but that type of sound would normally set me off. But for whatever reason, that one sounds nice. Okay, elite alloy smelter. Let's watch it explode. I would be so sad if it exploded. Yes, this side. Here we go. Cool. So you're going to go here. And you're going to pull in from the bottom. And I do need 9, so let's go ahead and give it 18. Import. Good. And hit it with... Oh, so if I'm inside a block, I can't access outside the block. This is a little dangerous because these wires might burn, but they've done a good job of... Oh, I need the metal block. That's easy too. We'll run over here, and if I have 2, I'll just use 1. Otherwise, we got to make 1 real quick. I don't have any. Okay. Uh. Okay. Shoot. What? How do I get to there easily? Use here, here, metal molding here. Okay. Just a mold with the thing on the side. That's fine. That's easy. Although I don't have a hammer. Not that hammer. This hammer. And now it may not let me do it. Oh, it did. Oh, was that right? Did I do that right? I don't know. I think I did. Anyhow, you come down here and be free. Nice. Okay, so maybe we do it like that. I guess I'm not worried about the power, but I am going to limit this a little more severely. Well, no, we need a ton. So maybe we don't. Maybe we... I mean, we're down to 4 seconds, so... So what I'm thinking is that the doped wafers, don't they require... Yeah, they require 16 blocks to make one. In gallium arsenide, that's easy. Argon gas is not easy. I don't know if we have that much argon gas. Oh, you know what? I set up argon. Where did I set up? Oh, I know where I set up argon. Ha! It's easy. It's easy. We're fine. Let's go see. If we're here... I just lost that. Oh, I didn't... Are you're running, right? Yeah, okay. I didn't lock it. That was a mistake. I keep forgetting. I'm reverting back to bad habits of hitting B. Okay, so let's pull this off. Put it there. Lock it. And then we can put it back. And pull this off. We got a silicon ingot, that's fine. Lock it. Do we use the silicon ingot for anything else? Yeah, we use silicon plates for stuff. Energy cells for applied energistics. Silicon foil. Assemblers to make transistors. Oh, I'm making silicon plates. I'm already making silicon, aren't I? What? Uh-oh. Hold on, give me 1 second. Sorry, Hyper just gave me a tip. I'm very excited. He pointed out, you can just filter the hatches. So we should be filtering the hatches. Now, am I already making these? I'm going to feel silly if I set that whole thing up. That is tungsten. For some reason, we're not getting tungsten. Well, not for some reason. Why? Oh, you know what? I don't need it. I don't need it. It was transistors, right? Yeah, because we're not making these kind of transistors anymore. So I probably got rid of it. Okay, that's fine. That makes sense. Okay, we jumped right into the SMD ones. We didn't mess around too long with the surface mount. I guess SMD is surface mount device or something like that. Right, so let's see. We have these guys. Let's lock this one before I forget. And you can come with me over to our pending all the way over here. This guy. And we want 16. And I'm kind of thinking, I don't know how many. That's fine. I'm kind of thinking that this might overload our system a bit. Okay, so yeah, we dropped down to 30. So the silicon is definitely the slow boat of the process. How much do we need of the other stuff? Ugh, I keep getting rid of it. I should just save it. Like, don't need that. Come on, come on. Keyboard, do your magic. Just do that. Okay, we need one of these and one of these. Perfect. Okay. And argon dust I already set up, or argon gas I already set up before we got started. Just so we would have a little bit less monkeying around. So, gallium arsenide is over here. What is this? Oh, I should probably do something with that crate. I just saw that. That is crazy. It's been there for a while now, yeah? And this can go away. This can get destroyed. A couple of these can. Okay, the gallium arsenic is back here. Calcium arsenide, left click. Cool. I'm actually very excited about getting these. This is one of those, I guess not. Where are we going? Where is it? Not here. Oh, it is over here. Okay. It's not like we don't see advancement other places, but this is one of the like, aha, this is definitely advancement. Okay, so these ones are LV, again, just for funsies. And then lastly, I need you and you. And I guess we run back over here and snag. Yeah, it's in the mega block area. I was also thinking I should probably make more than one of these linking tools, and the biggest thing that's keeping me from doing that is the fact that I would never be able to keep them straight. I would spend so much time having to fix myself that I just didn't think it was worth it. We've got helium coming in here, and this is what I was saying last episode. Having the helium freeze in the same block that you... Yeah. Having it freeze in the same block that you cool. I don't know what the word is. I was totally blanking on the word. Is probably a good idea. Nice part about this, not the... Well, the Naquadon might be a slow roller. But... not that, that's silly. And this should already be set. Should be set. And they are both going. It is 375 seconds. That's not cool, but it also means that we're not going to worry about how fast these things are, I guess. All right. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and we'll hit this and this. We're going to set this to output. I had it to 512, but I'm kind of thinking 256 might be better. I don't know. This is a big investment at this point. So left click, right click, and then when we put it down again, we will right click again. So where we want this is back over here. Yeah. Right? I have a... Yeah, back here. I think I'm going to do it all the way back here. Hit you like that. And so all that's linked together. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and lock it. And later I'm going to be like, why is there nothing in there and it's locked? Okay, so we do need to make 2 more advanced cutters. Advanced cutter... Do we want 3s? I think we could probably... Dare we? HSSE buzzsaw blade, that's easy. Motors I've got, conveyors I've got, and I've got the LED circuits. So this may just be a moment of convenience. I can make the twinite wire. Yeah, let's do LUV. Not because it's efficient or optimum, but because, good golly, I don't have any more chips. Yeah, so what he was pointing out, what Hyper was pointing out was, I can't filter output buses, but I can filter output hatches. So that is pretty cool. pretty cool. I gotta figure out a cool way of doing that because I could get by with just a, well, we do lose out on the... If we matched the size, no, because it's always gonna go faster. I don't know. It's just a little bit of investment. That's all. There are probably a few places where we could do that though, especially on like old materials. Like I betcha we can. In fact, let's see here. Let's molten. And if we come in here, like molten sterling silver, molten Narabu titanium, molten rose gold, like right, all these early tiers, we could pull it out of there and put it in here, and do like 3 or 4 per. Same thing here. We could do like 3 or 4 of the multi-block. Yes, that sounds very fun. I get rid of a bunch of the mixers. I wonder, superconductor. So if I come in here and the manganese phosphide is obviously here. Blast furnace. No, it's only the dust. What about lumium? Signum. Lumium, sure. Wire mill, lumium ingot. Yeah, this one's just the dust as well. So it doesn't solve everything, but it might be pretty cool. I gotta think that one through. Anyhow, we need HSSE, which is this one over here, I believe. And this one hasn't run in a very long time, so we need 8. Yeah, that'll work. Hopefully this doesn't take forever in the not the lathe, the other thing. I'm gonna get there eventually. The base has actually gotten big enough. It's getting tricky to track down where you are. Gear. And 5 seconds. Okay, cool. You can go away. I need to put this away before I forget, and it stays in my inventory forever. And then, yeah, LUV. We want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because we need an LUV power hatch. And I think I've got twinite wire in here. I do. Good. Excellent. And then we can just grab this. There. They all look the same now. And run you through the lathe. 4 seconds. That's not worth running away for. Okay. Good. I'm very, very pleased that I had that momentary lapse in judgment. So now we can make... I can't power the clean room with LUV because that requires the LUV input hatch, but I can power it with HV, and it doesn't matter one way or the other. What were we doing? LUV cutter. And you are... got the processors, 2 conveyors. Oh, we need the laminated glass. So 2 conveyors, 2 motors, 2 machine hulls, and the wires. It was just 2 wires, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I really hope it's those ones. And hop down here. So much space. Hopefully I do. Good. You're not supposed to have 81. I can live with that. Yeah, I can live with that. I really don't mind having too many of those. What are you waiting on? You're waiting on more rounds. It's kind of doing a pretty good job of self-regulating, I think. So, conveyor belts were over here. All right, and then we need quantum nether stars to make more emitters, but that's not going to happen for a while. Automating those. I need a better source of radon. We may need to make an array of air collectors and all of that stuff. It's right here. Okay, did we do it? Is it done? Is it secret? Is it safe? We did. Awesome. Okay, cool. That's very exciting. I was actually nervous about that. Okay, so 1 and 2 done. And then power is going to come in. And so these ones I was matching And I may just make some more of these because that was pretty easy. We need to make this guy. Oh, did I? I didn't. It's okay. It's right over here. It's literally just right here. The rhodium plated palladium is like no big deal at all. That's just, boop, it's done. Out of all of the metals that we've automated, that one has kind of not been an issue pretty quick. And the only downside is, of course, that just making sure nothing's going to touch twinite wire. I have been powering some things with the wrong tier wire, and then I'm just flabbergasted about, why are you burning up? What did I do? You? Yeah. Okay, you guys have got power. And we're still waiting on the thing to finish. Okay, so how many are you making? 1,000? I mean, I don't mind that. It's probably worth having 1,000 of those. So let's go ahead and... Oh, I gotta put this guy down first. Oh, gotta put this down first. So in here, up here. Okay. And you are gonna grab 4. You are gonna grab 4. And you are gonna output 24. And then the reason why we need this, of course, is at a certain point, the Naquitadope chips, I guess we only need it for 2 things. So that might not even be that big a deal. Oh, nope, we need them for logic processors. Do we need them for these, or does that just make them better? It just makes it better. Okay, it's fine. We'll still make this many. Eventually, like I said, eventually we're gonna get no. How can I? No. Let's try this. That'll work. And then I can put one right there. Okay. And then to get around the, I know I could use a diode and a hatch and stuff to make it work, but I figured it was easier if I just did it like this. So you link to you, and you link to you. And I'm not going to lock these ones because I want to kind of see how it all plays out. They're not going anywhere yet. I need to go over here and see, did you finish? Or am I going to have to take a quick little break? No, it's not that one, it's this one. You are still working. Okay, that's fine. We needed... We're going to make the chips, right? So let's go take a look and see what we need to do. We're going to make it all LEV because that's just a terrible idea, but at the same token, I don't have a whole lot of options. It does mean we're going to have to power the power this with a separate transformer. In fact, I'll just put it right here. We'll make it HV or something. I don't know. Right, so... Yeah, I mean, it's not like I don't have separate ones all over the place. What do you suppose that is? I don't even remember. I should probably double check. Okay, this is LUV. This can be made with an extruder at MV. Okay, no big deal. This is cutter and a purple lens. Okay, no big deal. And that's EV, right? It's an EV cutter. Or, sorry, yeah, IV will work. IV. No, EV is fine. So getting an IV laser engraver will be okay. And then what was the other one? Wire is obviously going to work. And then the epoxy printed circuit board just gets warped in. Okay, cool. So let's start with matching that. And I know that this is like, really? We're back to this. I gotta do it like this. Yeah. and epoxy printed circuit boards first. Oh, you're cutting your own bools too. I don't know if that's a good idea. I mean, we are cutting them right here. Maybe we just make it happen. I do want this to be kind of self-contained. That seems like a lot. Oh, I see why I was doing that. Because then it goes in the laser. Yeah, we'll do it. It's fine. It's fine. So we want to grab this one and put it right here. We want the fiber. No, just epoxy. Okay, that's fine. In fact, well, I'm not going to steal the one from downstairs yet, or upstairs. I guess it's upstairs, because we've already run into the issue where that breaks everything. But we will grab that. And I know this is, I'm back and forth as to whether this is interesting or not. I find this fascinating. And then we needed platinum and electrum. So electrum goes for the wires, and wires is the one on the right. Okay. Where do I have platinum? Samarium. You know what? I know. No, platinum we just smelt. And electrum. See, this would be where it'd be nice to have two of these linking things, but, you know, ultimately, probably still a bad idea. What is all of that there? Oh, right. That's from the garden. That's from DOW's garden. Electrum. And so far, I haven't run out of any of those metals in a while, so I'm pretty pleased with how that's all working out. Let's see. This was wire, right? I already lost it. Electrum wire and platinum bolts. It's nice that I can warp up here easily. I was having a hard time figuring out which one was which earlier. Platinum. Yep, just smelted. All right. Last one is go. All right. So to make this happen, let's count what we need. Probably going to have to do this all one by one because I do not remember. They're all the same, which is nice. Here, this one's better. One extruder, one cutter, one laser engraver, two cutters. Okay, LUV extruder. Let's go ahead and mark these. Uh-oh. Oh, I wonder how often I've done that. LUV cutter, two of those. LUV laser. Engraver, two, yeah. And then what else do we need? Wire mill and a circuit assembler. Oh no! Yes, we can make it because we've got... It's such a stupid use of all of our CPM circuits. Oh man. Okay, one cutter, one laser engraver, two cutters, circuit assembler, and wire mill. I use circuit assembler, and why did you not? Oh, because I've already got it here. Okay. And then LUV wire mill, which is easy enough, but we'll mark it. Okay, let's go make all those things. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 machines. That's going to eat a ton of power while it's running, but whatever. Let's go ahead and grab... I don't want to mess with it. So we're going to go ahead and just grab that. And niobium titanium is also super easy in comparison. Right, so we're going to do U and U. We need, how many, let's count the motors quick, because that'll be easy too. 1, 2, 3, 4 motors. Yeah, no motors. Uh-oh, I don't have any of those. 5, 6 motors. Oh, I need some pistons. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull this off. This one off. Oh, do I have pistons? Let's pull those pistons now. I don't remember how many motors I said we needed. We do need laser engraver. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. And then I guess we'll count the other things first. 1 more arm, 2 modules, or 2 conveyors. 1 arm, 2 conveyors. 1 arm, 3 conveyors. That's it. Okay, cool. 1 arm. 3 conveyors. And I think it was, I better count. Again, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. None. None. 5, 6. Okay. That's easy enough. Okay, and I did just realize we probably need to... I always think I can get in there that way. Can I get in this way? Yeah, let's just do that. I hope I have some quantum stars. Surely I have a couple. Bottom of the barrels, just scraping it. All the last little resources. I really don't know how we're going to get more radon yet. I know I've said that several times, but it's always in the back of my head. Like, it was so funny the other day. I was dreaming. I've been playing enough that I was dreaming Minecraft. And processors. How many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, no, 13. Okay. And then 14 because we actually need another power tap guy thing. Cool. Like that. And I suppose that means we need another LED machine hull. So how much twinite wire do I have? The answer is probably none. Oh, perfect. I have just enough. No. I can't shift K because I don't want to do my other one. That's already in there. Okay, cool. And I guess while we're waiting, we can start making some machines. So we'll make you. Get rid of it. Make you. Nope, we need the emitter. Need the emitter. Oh. I totally forgot to grab those, didn't I? Need 2 of them again, right? They're actually over here. Can I? There we go. T used to complain. T used to complain that every time she looked over, I was just walking whenever I was playing a game. This is back when I was playing World of Warcraft, you know, like way back in the day. But I always thought that was funny that she was like, I don't understand why you play games. You're just always walking from one place to another. So I started leaning into it, and I'm not sure she ever quite picked up on the fact that I was being sarcastic. I'm sure she did. Surely she did. But I'm not positive she figured out that I was being sarcastic, because I used to be like, oh, well, you know, I like to see all the great pictures and the pretty sights that they've got, you know, nature and all that stuff. And she was like, you want to go for a walk? And then we'd go for a walk and everything's fine. But yeah, that was the whole thing. While that's going, I guess we can grab the... I always want this to be like bromide glass, or, you know, it's the sapphire Gorilla Glass from an iPhone or something. That's what it is in my headcanon, in case you were wondering. 2 cutters, 1, 2, both alike in dignity. And the extruder needs stuff. Oh, normal pipe, cool. And 4x HSSG wire. That is both very easy to grab. One is right here. And the other is down here. Although it might be a small now that I think about it. That is a small. Okay. Yeah, let's just grab it and we'll go. Okay, almost there. Normal. I just like normal. Just yell it like you're proud. And that one there. And you go. Done. I need to grab another UV hatch. Unless I already did. I hope I'm counting this all right. I should have 2 emitters right here now. I do. Why did you give me 2? Because you're set to 2. Okay, good. Just making sure it wasn't set to like 1024 because I had a brain fart and didn't think that went through. Circuit assembler. Okay, not good. Okay, but we got the laser engraver. We've got this guy. And I guess I just need one more. Sorry. I'm leaving those live so that when I record a lot of these videos, it's real late at night. And so it's right at Hyper's awake time. I could probably stream. Actually, I know I've said it several times, but I'm starting to think that that's probably going to happen here soon. Because it was really trying to figure out how I was going to... Yeah, you're there. And then it goes from there into the laser engraver. And then it goes from the laser engraver into the cutter. And then this one is the wire mill. And this one is the extruder. And then I have a box. And I have the circuit assembler. And then it all outputs into... Yeah, good. Into a super chest. Yeah, so this is what I was thinking. Like, would it be funny? It would be funny. Is it worth it funny though? Is it worth it funny? Yeah, so this one can come out, but these ones obviously can't come out. Yeah. Would it be funny to have, what is this? 2, so 8 billion or 8 million NAND chips just sitting there. What's that movie I was watching? I was watching some really old. It was really bad, but it was this really old cop flick. And it was The Departed, and they kept saying stuff like, "It's the chips. They're getting the chips in. You got to pay attention. Are they getting the chips?" Okay, so lubricant. Oh, and then I've got that there. Okay. I don't want to set that up. That seems like a exercise of frustration. So we're going to go ahead and cheat a little bit by doing this. Yeah, the elite cutter. In fact, I think I'm already doing it in there. Yep. That one can go there, and then this one can come over here. Yeah, so The Departed was not a great movie. I'm not recommending it. Well, it was okay. It was like an artsy movie. I was, I guess, kind of enjoying it. But, okay, so it is going down. Good. So we want to see. And then how do I get back there? I know how I'm going to do it. That means I need one more fluid module. And this is for the circuit assembler. I need ZPM tools to do the next EV tier, so I don't know how I'm going to handle that yet. Let's just do that, and clarity. Not. Soldering out like good. And you're going down, good. That seems like a cheap trick. Don't mind me, I'm just going to warp stuff in and out of here. You've got alloy, you've got lubricant, you've got lubricant. These are really big. Or these ones are. Yeah, okay, so then it's the perennial. Let's down. And then this one's got to go over. And I could make this a little tighter. but I kind of learned my lesson from the motor maker. It's really hard to duplicate then. And not only is it hard to duplicate, but if something does go wrong or if you need to steal components from inside, it's really hard. So I'm trying not to do that. And then, yeah, you just want 1024, baby. And I'll move the one from over there over here. So we're good there. That's good. Oh, I do want to put that here, though. All right. All of those are good. We do need to pull from in here. Import and pull from here. Import. And I think there's... Are we just pulling straight? Yeah, we're just pulling straight from there. That's got 4. That's got 4. Perfect. Okay. And then the last step we have to do is move all of the output ports. And I'll probably have to do at least a couple of... Oh, I got to get the pipe. No, the bolt. I got to get the bolt. Okay, but you guys are all set, which means that... Oh. I didn't even consider the fact that I need to close in the top, which might mean a quick recess while I... I'm going to get up there. Reach from there. Nope. I was looking at the next tier of armor upgrade. Lets you jump higher. So that'll be cool. Okay, you've got power. I don't know if I've got... See, how did I do the wiring over here? Yeah, straight down. Okay. Well, actually, that one's not a good example. This one, it's also straight down. Good. That probably looked really claustrophobic to somebody from the outside. I like to imagine how these various maneuvers you're making look when you're, you know, if you were in Minecraft world watching somebody, you know, Jack Black style, I guess. Okay, why are you not running? Because you still don't have any of those. Do we have any over here? I may pull it off of here because we need it. I don't know why we need it. In fact, now that I'm looking at it, let's pull this off of here real quick. We'll put it back in a little bit, but I think my guess is it's trying to output, but it can't output to a locked drawer. Oh, we got lots. We're good. We're good to go. Let's go. Really? Okay. That falls under my bad. No, this one. That falls under my bad, I guess, because... Okay, and now we lock it. That's not how the storage drawers work. In another version with a different mod. I always love when that's my excuse. Okay, so this should be cutting at the very least, but we don't have the purple lens yet. You're not cutting because it needs a clean room. It does need a clean room. Okay, let's go see if I've got any filters and a clean room block. Those are very, very possible. I did have a hankering to make multiples of all these things. Clean stainless steel. It's a filter. Oh, look at that. We only need 8. And then clean. No. Okay. I do need more filters then. Clean room. And there is a biosecure sterilization multi-hack. I don't know what to do with that, but that sounds fun. 3 item filters. I have no item. Oh, wait. Do I have item filters? Might have been putting them... Oh, item tag filters. I had a bunch at one point. I really hate making more. So, sorry. Let's go back here. hit this. 2 stainless steel rotors, 2 HV electric motors, an HV circuit, HV machine hull, and 3 item filters. What do I have? Oh, I've got plenty. Okay, cool. Cool. Don't mind me as I congratulate myself for my fortuitous forward thinking. Oh, I just need one. I like how small they look compared to, I mean, look at the size of that compared to the size of these guys. That's just cool. Yeah, so you're good. And then we want... I already forgot. HV motors, everything else is over here. 2 HV motors, 1 HV hull. We need wires? No, we needed the... where do we get those? I've been snagging them from in here. Yes. And I should be making like a whole stack of these, but I hate making things with rotors because making the rotors takes so long. It's very whiny of me. I understand that. I am not trying to defend my actions. You know what? Let's do it from up here. This is probably easier. And you. Okay, obviously it's not going to form yet. Just pop down here, and that's the next step. I think we want to actually set up the clean room. So let's see. Yeah, I think we're going to get a couple of... Yeah, we'll just get a couple of HV power hatches. And then I've got a... actually, you know what? I've got them upstairs. I don't want to steal them out of it. And then we got the glass is over here. And right here is going to be maintenance hatch. And in HV, I've got a, if I can find it, converter, as well as some energy hatches. Perfect. Okay. This is a lot of effort for redoing something that we've done before, but I am really enjoying this process. So I'm not feeling too upset about it. Maintenance hatch went up at the top, so let's go ahead and mirror that. Out of curiosity. No, like that, please. Out of curiosity. Oh, that's going to cause me grief later. I need to remember to fix that. Those are regular maintenance hatches, not auto maintenance hatches. But, you know, breaking that causes breakage. There is, I feel like there's one better improvement, but I don't remember what it was. There's a slight improvement we can make to those. What else do we need? We have the main, oh, we need the power hatches. HV, good. So you, like so, and then, oh, I don't have any wire. It's fine. Fix that here in a second. And still going good. We can go up to like, I think it was around 2.4 output, and we would still be good. So we got plenty of time, plenty of space to let loose. I don't have any wires in here, do I? No, I've got to run all the way back upstairs again. I know that sometimes I pause every time I'm going to go do that, but I just didn't want to do that today. That's all that is. All right. You come here, grab it, and put it over here. And I do have enough room here for all of the circuits that we're going to make this way. I think I do, at least a lot. And by the time it matters, I will probably have come up with a better way of handling it. Okay, you've got energy. It's going to take a little while to clean up, but we can... I'm sure there's a faster way of doing this. I've thought about doing my entire setup in schematics and just copying it over, but that seems like it's going to be real risky. more. Okay, cool. So let's, I did forget that we need steel doors, and I don't know where I have any offhand. I think they're in here. They are not in here. Would they be in here? No. There were, but I do have a lever right here. I need the lever. Right there. Okay, cool. I hope you're kind of keeping track of the, leave it open. No, let's leave it closed because otherwise it's hard for me to figure out where I put it. That's the way I want it. And you should be turning. You are. And it's going to take a minute to clean, but that's fine. That's fine. So it goes faster, and the cleanliness goes up by a larger amount when you increase here. So as soon as this goes, we should be set. Now, we do want this to be fine, electrum wire. So let's set that to, is it a 3 or a 10? Surely it's a 10. If not, oh well. And then we need to get a bolt and the purple laser. Now, purple, no, this one. Nope, this one. There we go. Purple is amethyst. Awesome. Okay. Oh, I need to get a exquisite amethyst. Is that worth trying? Do we dare? I think we dare. That seems more interesting than just making more purple dye and dyeing it. Let's grab the bolt. I had a billion. There it is. Like, I had a billion of these before. And I got... No, these are LUV. No, I got too many LUV circuits. How did that happen? I will have to figure it out later. How do we get... What do we run through the... I guess that's the real question. If I'm going to make the purple lens, we get this, and that means that we have to... Oh, we could run it through the laser engraver. That's just easier. I should just do that, because we don't have amethyst ore. I think in order to get amethyst ore, you don't get amethyst. Oh, wait. Essence burning. I think that's the only way. Yeah. Yeah, okay, cool. So we're not going to do that. But we can, I think, come over here, and we'll just grab a stack. We won't grab a stack. We'll do that way. We'll get a couple of these, because I'm going to need them again later, I'm sure. And laser. I don't have a laser engraver here. Oh, because I put it in here. Laser engraver. Surely I've got a free laser engraver. I do not. Okay. That's fine. We'll do that. And I think the lens is just the... It says white lens, but I think just the regular glass lens will work, right? The biggest thing to remember is to put this all back when I'm done with it. Okay, cool. I should do that real quick. Okay, I'll be back in a moment. Wait. Is this what we need? Or was it the next tier up? Should probably have marked it. Amethyst, exquisite. And these are flawless. Okay. Anything we can do while we wait? And the answer is no. I don't think so, because we're still also waiting for it to finish powering up. One more? Two more? I meant. Alright. You can go in there. And now we have the exquisite amethysts. I'm going to test my luck and... Oh, good. I thought it made a rod. No! And the part maker is done. where do these go? You get that. Wow. That was crazy. You get the amethyst lens. I'm not getting any sounds, but that's okay. You are just going to tool along at 512. That's fine. You're going to cut at 11. You've got... You'd think I knew that by now, but apparently I didn't. Oh, we've got the Elite Circuit Assembler making nanoprocessors. Oh, baby. That's very exciting too. I know I'm excited about basic stuff, but I love the incremental nature of all this. This is my bread and butter. Okay, so can I get over here, or will it try to put? It's going to try to put it down. How about if I no anchor found? Okay, new plan. I'm a dummy. I can just do that. Okay. I don't actually need to hold on to it. So you can come in here. Oh, that feels good. Okay, so that means that, and I'm not going to do this on camera. That means that, and actually I've got a couple things I'm going to do real quick. If we can, 4 times up. That means that this can all get taken down, because none of that is necessary anymore. I am going to... Why isn't this running? That's what I didn't understand. So the quantum processor... Oh, because it needs an IV, and that's... EV? What is the advanced 3? Circuit assembler. Yeah, that's EV. Okay, so we just need to make... Honestly, I'm just going to make the this one, and that'll be fine. Okay, so let's go see if we can't get this squared away. And I know that this is kind of pushing it on time. I'm real nervous about doing it this way, but I think it'll be okay. Actually, we need, if we're gonna make the LUV, we need a couple more of these. Let's go ahead and just make like a whole bunch of these, just in case we need them. I'm not gonna set up the whole making by itself, in case you were like, no, don't do that. I'm going to go in there. Good. I'm going to just move over what we've already got. All right, this should be done. You are. So you can go back in there and you can get swapped up to that, and you can get swapped out. Now, why are you not working? Nope, other way around. Perfect. Okay. All right, we're golden. It gets harder and harder to fix that every time you do it. The only thing I want to do with this is run it through the lathe, right? So let's just do that and be done with it. And then you can go back up in there. Cool. And we've got the 2 processors. This should be doable with just one circuit assembler. That's why I'm going to do it like this. Oh, that's right. Well, let's get the circuit assembler started, and then we'll go from there. So it should be 2 of these and 1 of these down here. I think I've got 1 more of these. Oh, not that. That is... Oh, it was our second last one. And then it should be the wires and 1 more... Should be the wires and 1 more LUV hull. I did just realize I need to make another one of those, though. Okay, do we have the LUV circuit assembler? We do. And that's like it. We just have to fill out that... Oh, you know what? I was actually where I wanted to be. I gotta grab that stuff for a... What's it? one of these has got this one. Stainless steel rotors. And HV here. What was the clean room again? It was one more chip, one machine hull, and 2 motors. Oh, there's an owl out there eating at me. I love the wildlife around here. It is. I get a little bit of flack from people about where we moved to, but I can't express how much I enjoy just listening to all the wildlife. It's soothing, very soothing. Okay, we got to run up here because we got to grab 8 more of these. We are right at the cusp of what I'm comfortable trying to shove into one episode, I think, because it has been a lot. We went from Naquita to making Naquita dope wafers to making the chips and all the parts for the chips. Okay, so I need... I've already got those. I just need the clean room glass. So that part's fine. But I do need another... Do we have enough for... You know what? I have twinite wire for days up in here, don't I? Let's go ahead and just make that happen. That should have worked. I hate when I have that thought halfway between. And then you're like, do I go back? Am I in the right place? How do I want to handle this? Okay, that should be correct, yeah? Yeah, okay, cool. And then when we get to... So the problem is I want to make this, I want to make the 4-tier one. That's what I had promised we were going to do, and I didn't notice the fact that it's CPM. So we actually have to make, if we're going to make this, we have to be able to make ZPM emitters, ZPM compare modules, and this in turn requires more assembly lines. Oof, that is exhausting just thinking about. So we're not going to make it there, but we can do this. And then these will all get swapped out. Maybe next episode we'll do the advanced SMDs. I don't know. We'll see. Because it's kind of silly to be using the regular SMDs if we don't have to. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just put this right there. We're going to go ahead and grab a fluid module. And did I make? I did. Put you there. LUV, LUV, good. Get you like that. And remember to flip it. And soldering alloy was in the back, wasn't it? Which one is this? Microprocessors are MV. I was doing it in this one. No, that's HV. No, we were doing it MV. I'm there. I'm with it. I'm a hip and happening dude, able to remember all the things that I'm doing at once. Okay, so you've got... The only downside of doing this is I am going to move this and replace it. And that's going to be problematic when we get to that point. Okay, so you've got soldering iron. So let's go ahead and just... actually, I can just move them, can't I? So we're going to jump up here. And we'll grab all of these. I should have pulled it out of there first, but it's fine. 2. And then these 3. Actually, I can grab this one. I mentioned it last time, but I really do love the fact that they were clever enough to be like, there needs to be some consistency. It can't constantly be just random wires. So all of the quantum chips use platinum. All of the nanoprocessors use electrum. Just, I know it's simple, basic stuff, but it's so classy. Okay, so I should be able to get by with 1, 2. Right, so you, and I do still need to come up here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what are you missing? That's not good. Here. Chip. Oh, fiber reinforced circuit boards. Yes. Okay. And I don't have those automated at all, but I really need this done. So next episode, we're going to come back, and it may be boring to watch me repair all this, but we need IV and LUV, maybe even ZPM circuits done. So I'm going to clear all that, figure something to do with all this, and go from there. But in the meantime, I need you to come with me. Actually, all of you need to come with me. Let's just keep pulling. That's fine. Yeah, okay, we're good. And let's see if we can get these to work as well. So you, and then fiber boards can go in there, and I just need to lock it before I put the... Oh, I gotta do so many more. That is one downside of no, export, good. Of doing it this way is so many robot arms. So focused on trying to make sure I click right that I'm not talking clearly. I'm sorry. And lastly, that one. Import. And we should see we have everything we... No! Oh, shoot. I forgot. We need this one to be like 64. That's sufficient. That'll work. And 4 from that one is fine. Okay, and then you're going to output. Honestly, I think we're going to... This is going to be a bit of a obnoxious way to do it, but we're still going to do it this way. I actually really want to have just a little bit extra backup because it's going to be used for other stuff. So we'll go in there, and then you can also have that one. 1024. I did 1024, right? No, I didn't. Aha, see? Failures left and right. All right. You're good. We've got that guy there, but we don't have is flux point. You can go there. I'm going to need to make some more flux points soon, but I made a ton of Uzi what's-its, so we should be good. All right, we are in the very home stretches. And these will be the... No, they're not the first ones we made, but they're semi-automated. As soon as I get the fiber reinforced boards, they're not hard, but you know, for example, I've got some right here. I've got some fiber reinforced printed. One of these. Oh. Okay, hold on. Which is it, printed or not printed that we need? It is printed circuit board. Okay, that's the one we want. I gotta go put whatever goes in here. Sodium persulfate. But that'll be later. What else do... Oh, we needed some of the glass, and then we need one more lever. I love listening to people say some of the words in different accents. Lever is... I don't even know who says it like that. Good. Almost done. You go there. Good. You go there. Open. Done. Set. And you already are set to clean. Oh, no. Ah, I hate that. That's why I know that No Hyper and a couple people were hoping that I would have the Instamine tools, but I really don't like them for a lot of reasons. I'm just not used to being that precise. Okay, I will be back in, I don't know, 45 seconds. Okay, it was closer to 30, but whatever. And running. Nice. Okay. So... All right, we've got EV tier circuits back. All right, good. I can at least attempt to do things. No, we don't want that. Do we want that? It doesn't matter. We're gonna run over here, I don't think that they're the right circuits for anything. So what we're going to do, I think we have to do it like this. What circuit was this? Can't break it. Here, let's try this. If I come over here and I grab these. I did lock this already, right? Yeah. And then these are quantum processors. So this is the first of a new line. That's, I mean, first off, that's really cool. I think maybe this will work if we unlock that. And go like that. Oh, see, that's what I wanted to avoid. Okay, so those are as many as we can do. Something's eating the quantum. Oh, you know what I bet you it is? It's actually probably the yeah, it's that one right there. He's trying to put them in there. So that's fine. We'll just do that. Really, bro? Who else is using them? Oh, it's all the EV stuff downstairs. Uh-oh. Can I get over there? I think I can. Let's try this, though. This is a 6. No, no! I just lost my doohickey. It is somewhere now. Somebody pulled it out and put it into there. Oh, I'm gonna have to go track that down. But can I? Yes. I can. Aha, I can. Okay, cool. It's a long slog. So it's not that I need to grab... Oh, it's not going to fix it. Okay, that's fine. It's there where it needs to be. I will dump so many fiber reinforced boards in there. Yeah, in there. That it overloads it. Oh, actually, you know what? We can. Perfect. And I can't lock it now, though. Okay, where would it be? It would be... This is EV... I bet you it's in here. No, but we did have some nanoprocessor circuits in there. The next step is to basically just do the... Huh. Why are they different? Nanoprocessors, microprocessor assemblies. I was making nanoprocessors. Is it that old? It could be that old. It might be robot arms. This is now a mystery, and we're going to solve it together. EV is this one. Oh, see, I need to get my doohickey back first. I thought that was it. It's just got a bunch of other random stuff in it. Okay, nope, not that one. It is... I can't think of it. Who else is you going to use the EV circuits? Didn't go in there. I might just have to make a new one, but I don't want it to, like, eat it, if that makes sense. Who else uses the EV tier circuits? Let me just one more attempt to find it. And assembler. Drive. No, we're not making any of these. Data access sections. No. Solar panel 3s. That's a good guess. Okay, let's go try that. Because that has an open spot in it. It would be over here, right? Quantum processors. In the... It's not it. That's not it. These are quantum processors, right? And these are quantum processors. Oh, that's where all of those went. Ah, that's why I didn't have any EV processors, because I set this up after that. I was very clever. That wasn't I. I don't know where this is going to have gone. That is crazy, yo. Give me 1 second. Let me see. I'm gonna do one more quick survey. Okay, this is a good one for it to have been in. It was easy to find, easy to get to. But hopefully now I can lock this. Yes, quantum processors locked finally. Okay, so that we're about at the limit of what that's going to be. I just need to automate those fiber boards and all the pieces. We have all the pieces. I just didn't want to set it all up. So probably between episodes, I'm going to... I know it's a bit of a stretch, but the quantum processors, all we need to do, it's like exactly the same, other than needing more fiber reinforced things. And I'll make the IV tier circuits. And then the quantum processor supercomputers, again, none of this is new. Yeah, none of this is new. So I will make that. And then finally, maybe we'll come back to automate the ZPM circuits. I think this one and this one I might put into their own clean rooms like I did the other one over here. And then it's a little tacky, but I think it'll be okay. I think they all run on ZPM, and we can make ZPM circuits no problem, or ZPM circuit assemblers, sorry, not ZPM, LUV circuit assemblers no problem. So I'll just be 2 more right there. I am going to run into an issue here with these guys and this. Let's go ahead and put this down right there. Oh, you don't have any goo. That's fine. Do this real quick. I guess I should have checked this before. And what I really want is lubricant. How are you getting lubricant? Oh, you're just using water. That's fine. That's a good idea. You are a 20-second beastie. And I am sorry, this episode went way longer, but I am super pleased that we got all that. It was kind of an emergency situation. Did it go up there? It did. And that's kind of why I wanted to make sure. Oh, some of it went there, though. How many is this making? 64. Oh, fancy. Okay, so you've got that. You've got that. Cool. Okay, so we've got the Necrodope chips, which we can, in turn, use for photovoltaic cell 6s. They're right around the corner. Oh. Wait a second. No, 5s. We need 5s. That's CPM. That's right around. We can make... Oh, we have all this stuff to make this. New goal. LUV circuit assembler even. But I just realized it probably requires a CPM assembler. But we're right around the corner. Oh, are we? No. No, we're not, because it's CPM conveyor belts. Ooh, I don't want to make those. They're definitely not doing that on camera. That is... It's not hard. Osmiridium. Oh, we got Osmiridium. We will. Vanadium gallium. Oh, this will be easy. This will be easy. It'll be easy. It'll be a few episodes before we get there, but it'll be easy when we do. I cannot tell you. This has actually been stressing me out. I didn't realize it until just now when we got this squared away. But the fact that we have EV circuits done makes everything much better. So like I said, what I'm going to do in between is I'll probably just move the existing thing down into their own... sorry. That and... Oh, that's not going to work, is it? We're going to have to move them all the way out. Anyways, I'll figure something out. But I'll move the existing setup down into their own little containers like this. It's a lot of overhead for this, but it means that when we switch over to the 4-component version, it'll be much easier. And then lastly, I'm going to hopefully, I'd like to say I'll be automating all of the rubbers because we need that done, or whatever it is that liquid that we need, and the different circuit boards. Yeah. Those will get automated here soon. So until next time, I really appreciate you hanging with me this entire time. I'll catch you on the flip.